All right, I think we can all agree that binding is one of the most important things for finishing our quilts. So I'm going to go through it one more time, and I promise I will try to keep my hands out of the way. I have my little piece of quilt, my binding made. I'm just going to focus on how to get around the corners and make this all work. I am ready. Come on, needle. Why aren't you going back and forth? There it is. Okay, sorry. All right, I'm going to get started, make a little back stitch. I'm going to stitch all the way until I get to almost the end. And then I'm going to back stitch and lift and clip. Okay. Watch me carefully. Fold. And now, see how my fold looks like a continuous line with the quilt? Hold it with this end of the quilt and fold it back. Nice, crisp, squared corner. Bring it back over to my machine. Start a little ways in, back stitch, but not all the way off, and then continue forward. Go to the next corner. Repeat the process. Almost there, back stitch, lift, clip, fold so that it looks like nice and straight there. Come back, hold with my finger. Yes, there's a seam in there. That's why I love my vintage machines. They can handle those extra layers. Does not bother this old girl at all. There we go. I like my videos to be very short, but this one's probably going to run over my allotted amount of time because I want to take you all the way to the finish. There, 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 and back to my machine. My back stitch and go. Usually I use 2.5 inch strips for my quilt binding. This was using up this beautiful scrappy stuff, and so my binding is actually not 2.5 inches. So there you go. It can be done with something else, but 2.5 is going to be a lot easier on you when you go to fold it over onto the right side for your final stitching. All right, there we go. That was the 4th corner. Right here, if this opening, actually, this teeny little piece, it's easier the wider this opening is to do this little trick. But cut about here. Okay, and I'm going to open my little scrap piece right here. Open it, lay it down right here, lay this piece on top of it, using this one as a guide, cut that off. Now, this is where having it open more makes it much easier. I want to join these two pieces. Do you see what I'm doing? Opening them both up. One lays over the other one. They're at an angle. Sewing it from this corner in would be wrong, wrong, wrong. Sewing it from this corner to this corner is the right way. Okay, so it's very awkward for me. A couple pins usually help that a lot. Maybe I can put a stay pin right there in the middle. Okay, here. And over here. Here. There we go. Easy to do wrong. I have done it wrong several times. Ooh, tight, tight, tight. But it'll be all right, right. From there. with my needle, my pen. Oops. It's a horrible feeling. Like a fingernail on chalkboard. Okay. Ta-da. And test. Look, fits perfectly. So let's cut off the extra now that we've tested it, made sure it all fit. There we go. Lay that down. We could press it, but I'm not going to. Get back to this. Stretch it out. Make it lay nice and flat. Even if it doesn't lay perfectly flat, you know what? By the time it's done, nobody's going to notice. Okay. Done. It's on. Now, turn it over to the opposite side. Fold this over. Lay this right here. I'll clip all these threads later, okay? Lay that right there. I love this wavy stitch on my sewing machine. Just personally like it. If you go with something super straight, you'll see when it's not straight. If you go with something wavy, it's supposed to be wavy. Lay that down right there. Start stitching. Wavy, wavy, wavy. All right. I like to fold in the one that, this one. Okay. So watch. I like to fold this one in and then make this as flat as possible, then fold this one back. And the reason is when I come to stitch around or drive around that corner, it will automatically hold itself down. Okay. Turn. Needles down, turn, everything's still attached. Needle, press your foot down again. And keep going. It's kind of bulky right here, but my sewing machine can handle that. There we go. All right, here we go. We're coming on another corner. I'll show you again. So, the one down here, go ahead and lay it down. Fold it out as far as it'll go. And then keep that folded out and bring this over, and it gives it a nice mitered look. And then as I drive towards it, the presser foot grabs it and takes over. There we go. Lift. And again. We're going to do it again. Lay this one down. Get it nice and flat out that way. Keep it folded out that way. Bring this one over. Cute little mitered corner. Pressure foot takes over. Go. There we go. We're almost there. Home stretch. Here's that very bulky corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Time to lift. Because I didn't make it quite enough. It's open too much, so let's just lay that out. Put my foot down. Needle down. Oh. Making all sorts of mistakes now, aren't I? Sorry about that. Try that again. I need a straight stitch. And oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay. There, took care of that hole. I think maybe come back here, take care of that hole right there. Got some animal magnetism going on here. Sorry about that. Okay, let's try that again. This, that. Nice. Out there and there. my wave all those things back to where they were. There we go. I have lots of threads to clip, but see my mitered corners? I mean, they're not perfect, but they're not bad. And then on the back side, again, not bad. You know, not perfect, but good enough for me for this little complimentary little, I don't know, burp cloth, just tag along cloth, blankie, something like that. There you go.